Indigenous women in the southeastern and northwestern frontiers of the United States found their communities in direct conflict with expansionist Americans eager to displace them and Southerners who anted to take their lands to expand slave-based plantations. Cherokee women in particular were affected by this conflict and endured despite the violent expansion efforts. Some white women used their positions to speak out against the atrocities, but more often than not, they were complicit. In the 1830s, Native Americans were forcibly removed from the southeastern and northwestern United States. The removals in the southeast were deadly and became known as the Trail of Tears, but that term could be used to describe events in the northwest as well. Centuries of Euro-American ideology had transformed the lives of indigenous women, forcing a divergence in Native definitions of womanhood. By the 1830s, Native women had lost some, but not all, of the privileges and responsibilities they previously held. Men were negotiating with men, and women became witnesses to the horrors of removal. Women were responsible for keeping families together during this removal, in spite of the difficulties they faced. The Trail of Tears was a shameful and horrific event. This chapter will include discussions of rape and sexual assault, as these are pervasive when violence is used against a civilian population. American Progress. An idealized painting of manifest destiny with both racist and sexist portrayals from a European-American perspective. Manifest destiny, since the arrival of European settlers in North America. Native communities saw gradual and aggressive encroachment on lands they had previously used or inhabited. By the 1800s, the expansion of the United States was intentional, stated, and often in violation of prior agreements made with indigenous communities. Some politicians even made a career out of championing expansionism. Starting with the purchase of Louisiana Territory in 1803 and through Andrew Jackson's presidency in the 1830s, the U.S. entered a period of gross and rapid westward movement. Expansion was fueled by the ideology of manifest destiny, the idea that it was the United States' destiny to expand and control the continent from sea to shining sea. Lewis and Clark's exploration into the Pacific Northwest beyond the Louisiana Purchase territory suggested this idea early on. In fact, maps made as early as 1815 showed the U.S. controlling as far west as California, even though that land belonged to Mexico at that time. Western expansion as a theme in American history existed long before the term manifest destiny was coined in 1845. The idea was visually symbolized in art by John Gast in his famous painting American Progress, completed in 1872. In the painting, Columbia, a female symbol representing the United States, sweeps across the Western territories, bringing civilization to the savages out west. Thank you for watching. Please stay tuned.